What Jennifer Did is a documentary on Netflix. It's a true crime doc about Jennifer Pan. It's a very famous story because I'm Canadian. This happened in Toronto, Markham to be more exact. This was, if you're unfamiliar, Jennifer was the young woman who used her boyfriend and his two friends to basically do a hit on her parents because they were tiger parents, very strict. They controlled every aspect of their daughter's life. So she lied to them and lied about dating a drug dealer and then got him to, she unlocked the door, let them in. They basically took everyone hostage, put her upstairs, and then tried to execute her parents. However, her father survived. And that was the only thing that sort of kept her side of the story. You know, he was in a coma, but she was basically interrogated for a while, and they sensed something was off, and then they're able to get her to eventually confess because her father survived. It's a very brutal true crime story. Fascinating for me because it's a Vietnamese family. I'm Vietnamese and it's also Canadian. There's a really great YouTube channel called Just Can't Swim Investigations where he analyzes interrogation footage, and he's got a 90-minute version of the interrogation cut down to show, you know, Jennifer's sort of mishaps for when she does her thing, like mentioning the Mercedes or whatever. This is also directed by Jenny Popplewell. I didn't know this at the time, but she is a documentary filmmaker who did American Murder, The Family Next Door, which is the Chris killer movie. Just Can't Swim also has one of that, and it's the same thing. It's a 90-minute documentary that barely gives you any more information than what you've already gleaned from Wikipedia. The only thing that this has added is there's interviews from police people, there's a family friend who speaks in Vietnamese, and then there's Jennifer's high school boyfriend. That's the only additions they have. They use a lot of interrogation footage. It doesn't give you much more information than, you know, a YouTube video or just a glance on Wikipedia. So it's one of those true crime docs that just kind of just does the bare minimum. It doesn't give you any new perspective. It does give you some new information. Like Jennifer is apparently trying to appeal the trial or whatever. And that's the only thing that's sort of mentioned at the end. But overall, I just feel it's a very shallow documentary that doesn't really get to the juicy parts of it. Doesn't explain the parents being super strict. They want to be super polite to the parents, obviously. And they don't get an interview with the dad because he doesn't want to bring it up. But yeah, rather shallow documentary, not that interesting. I give it a 3 out of 10.